Damn, it's been a while. Hey guys, how you guys doing? My name is MythMage, and today I'm going to be talking about Junkenstein's Revenge, Wrath of the Bride. Originally, I was going to talk about the shop, but honestly, we know the shop is trash, the monetization is trash, everything about it is trash, so I'm not going to waste your time with that. The PvE mode is actually pretty cool. Unlike Junkenstein's Revenge, Wrath of the Bride plays a lot more like an archive-style mission, which is significantly more enjoyable. While there's only 4 heroes you can play, it auto-equips a specific skin for that hero even if you don't already own it, which is pretty cool. After the exposition cutscene, you're put into one of 4 random spawns, blocked by a door that you have to actively shoot down. Then you battle your way through enemies alone to the rendezvous point. You all group up at Eichenwald Attacker's spawn, you listen to the radio, have some dialogue, and then you make your way all the way to this door. It's locked. So now you have to go off and find the key in a actually pretty cool sequence. There's these little appearances by a ghostly figure while you look for the key, and when you actually find it, you fight Moira, you get the key, move on to the next area. Here, there's a lot of Winston gargoyles on the rooftops, then, surprising absolutely no one, they come to life, and you have to fight a pair of monkeys. There's not really much I can say about the combat in this. It's pretty bare bones, all things considered, but, I'm not expecting anything revolutionary. I will say, however, I really like how getting killed works. You drop to the ground and your screen starts turning gray, but you can still move around and ping. Then someone comes over, holds interact for 2 seconds, and you're back up. Definitely feels a lot better and a lot more interactive than just standing in a small ring near the incapacitated body of your teammate. So, after this encounter, you go into the dungeons and turn a couple torches off. Then it fades to black. I'm gonna hold off on talking about this encounter until later, so we're just gonna move on. After you fight a bunch of echoes, you come up to a location that we're all too familiar with. No, it's not that bad here. After a fight with Sim and Winston, you have to break down the story using Ash's dynamite. What happens if your Ash leaves? Let's not worry about that. Continuing on, you face Sigma, who just moves towards you slowly, dealing damage over time in a small area around him. He moves through walls, and he blocks your path, which means you have to leash him like a goddamn romp before you can pass. You make your way through the castle, kill the new hero, and clear out this big room full of Zomniks to get a key. Then you just go and open this door. You are met with the bride of Junkenstein, and she doesn't do a whole lot. She teleports to these switches a couple times, translocates away before she dies, and then just plays like a shitty Sombra AI after you stop her enough times. All the while, hordes of enemies spawn. Defeating the bride and saving the Lord of Adlersberg signals the end of the adventure. Alright, so starting off with the things I like, having to break down this door at the start is so simple, yet so weirdly entertaining. I'm really excited to see how Overwatch 2's PvE campaign is going to put this to use. Dynamic environments are always so damn cool. Honestly, I just really like the starting sequence in general. Having everyone fight their way through enemies to group up at the rendezvous point is a really cool twist on the PvE scenarios, and I really enjoyed it. The UI here is a lot better here now too. Your teammate's health is right above yours, which makes looking at your team's health a lot easier and a lot less cumbersome. Being incapacitated also feels a lot more dynamic and interesting. Makes for a much more enjoyable experience if you or a teammate goes down. I thought this ability-specific interaction was also really fucking cool. Again, dynamic environments are really interesting, so I think it's cool for certain objects and abilities to interact with certain environments in certain ways. This dream sequence, in particular, where you have to fight the marionette echoes, really, really cool. The VFX, the SFX, the initial jump scare, the arena's layout, it's so goddamn perfect. I really, really enjoyed this, and I hope to see more stuff like this. Speaking of scares, I really liked the Banshee's small appearances before her big reveal. While they mean basically nothing on subsequent playthroughs, they were really cool in the first couple runs and really added to the experience. Alright, on to the garbage. Don't worry, there isn't much. While the Banshee jump scare is really cool, it feels really weird for everyone except the person who actually found the key, and makes for a kind of lackluster experience if you don't find the key on your first playthrough. The Bride's boss fight, if you can even call it that, was woefully average. Sombra herself didn't really feel much of a threat, and it overall just felt more like an extra hard, normal encounter. All in all, I think Wrath of the Bride was pretty good. Nothing too special, and definitely not anything to tell your kids about. But I'm quite excited for the future of Overwatch PvE. What do you guys think? Let me know. While you're at it, subscribe, like, appease the algorithm, yada yada yada, all that good shit. I'll try and actually get off my ass and get more videos out for all 2 of you who actually enjoy this garbage. Happy Halloween, guys. Stay safe out there.